Are you ready to learn how to be a successful leader in business? We're going to tell you in this video.
We always say that the best leaders are goat farmers. If you can take each employee, identify their strengths and weaknesses, and most importantly, their passion, and help them develop those things, you will ultimately be surrounded by a herd of goats. And there's just no way your business is not going to succeed if you're surrounded by goats. Be a goat farmer.
Greatest of all time team members. Now here are the 4 pretty simple ways that you can turn just about anybody into a GOAT, a greatest of all time employee.
G is for guide. Guide the employee to self-analyze what makes them excited about coming to work each day, and then identify the strengths they possess that can turn that passion into the biggest contribution to the success of the business. And while you're at it, take a hard look at any weaknesses that might hold them back and give them the tools about how to become stronger in those areas.
O is for opportunity. Opportunity for growth. It's common for leaders to shy away from giving really constructive criticism because maybe they don't want to hurt people's feelings.
That's the difference between being nice and being kind.
It's true. But here's the thing, you never really have to. Ask the employee themselves to look at the area of underperformance and have them explain why they're underperforming. Let them identify the problem without you having to point it out. Once you both reach an agreement that there is an issue, then simply ask, what can we do together to make it better?
And we have hundreds of employees in our company, and this actually works. A is for advocate for their success. You should always know what your employees' ultimate life and professional goals are. You can continue to motivate them by helping them see that each task and each small success in your business is also a step forward to reaching their own personal goals. Be a sponsor to them and not just a mentor.
And T is for trust. Trust comes from not judging. If you've hired an employee the right way, and you can see our video about hiring,
The link is in the description.
and you've hired based on their potential and not just their credentials, make sure your employee knows that you know that their success is your success. If you don't reach your goals, if they don't reach their goals, there's no judgment, even in the worst moments. And we all have pretty bad moments. But establishing that trust that we can all learn and grow from every situation.
One of the biggest pieces of GOAT wisdom we've ever heard is that you have to surround yourself with the type of people that you yourself want to be. And if you're watching this video, we already know you want to be a GOAT.
We just talked about a lot of great ideas, but if you want to learn even more about how to make your business a greatest of all time business, check out more of our videos in the link below.
And of course, all of those videos are free, but if you want to go even deeper and have a manual to guide you through them and learn more, you can pick up our book, GOAT Wisdom by Harvard Business Review Press. It's kind of like getting a grandma MBA. You can find the link for this in the description below too.